Hello to all YouTubers and welcome back to another video by newyorksteelo. It's been a while, guys. It's been approximately about 2 weeks, I would say, give or take. I've been extremely busy with family life, the coming of the website, starting the business. We're going to talk a little bit about each and every one of them. Now, I'm not going to get into detail here, but I want you guys to know that I'm really excited about the direction in which we're headed. And I say we in particular because there was a particular subscriber that posted a comment and just wanted to know, why is it that I'm referring to we and us when I talk about the website? And that's because this is a joint, partnership here. There's a lot of things I'm going to cover here in this video, including we're going to take a closer look at the tank and some of the growth, which is evident once we get up close to the tank. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible for you guys, and we're going to start out with the website. Now, the website itself, let me say that I owe it to all of you guys, because for every 100 to 150 messages that I received, there was always an individual or two who were suggesting that I should have a website. I mean, everyone else does. And the thing is that I was completely unaware of how to build a website. But the truth is that I buried myself into the research and came up with what you see at www.newyorksteelo.com. Now, for those of you who have been following my bulletins, some of you are aware that the website came out about a week ago or so and contained my very first article in the first page. Now, I want you guys to go in there, read that, and also visit the link on the side, on the left side. You're going to see a link that says educational information. If you visit this link, you will see my second article, which was just finished yesterday, and it's covering reef aquarium chillers. I mean, you definitely, with the spirit of the heat and everything that's been going on with the coming of June, I definitely go take a look at that article there, and feel free to post comments, leave feedback. You could definitely come back to YouTube and leave that feedback for me. Now, one thing that I realized yesterday, as I was looking at the channel and working with the website and whatnot, I realized that there is a lot of content in the YouTube channel alone, newyorksteelo. There's so much content in there that there's about over 6,000 questions and answers that have been posted on the channel itself alone. Not to mention all the private messages that I've received, some of which I've kept. And then there's, every time I upload a video, you guys post the comments and questions down below. And here's the direction in which the website is going to take. Now, because there's so much content in that channel, it's becoming difficult, and the more subscribers that I have, for me to answer everyone's questions. And let me say this, no matter what direction I end up going in, which I'm happy and feel great about the changes that are to come, but I want you guys to know that I will not abandon you. I will absolutely continue to make videos, and with every video, it will be followed with an article on the website. The article itself is going to cover everything in more detail, because sometimes I feel like I could definitely get my message across a lot better by using words and putting them down on paper and stuff like that. But videos are going to continue to come. There's going to be a lot of reviews. There's going to be actually some videos that are going to be released with an article review of the product itself. And there's also going to be just a general article talking about it all together. You know what I mean? So there's going to be lots of information in there. And because of you guys, and because of how you guys have trusted in my knowledge, we're going to turn this into a forum where you can easily go and check out those questions and answers, which I plan to further break down into different categories. So for example, if you want to look up something, a question about a chiller, that's going to be in its own individual page with all the questions and answers from you guys. Now with this in mind, the website is going to have like 30 or 40 pages, you know, filled with this information. Now this will not only be beneficial to you guys, but it'll also be beneficial to me, because every time you post me a question, I'll remember whether or not I answered it, and I'll send you to that link which has questions and answers. And basically everyone who asked a question about lighting, for example, all that information is going to be there, you know. So I want to make sure that I share that with you guys, get you guys more involved in the hobby itself. Definitely educate this new baby boom. And by baby boom, what I'm referring to is the new generation. You know, I'm 34 years old, you know, and I've been there and done that when it comes to this hobby. I can honestly tell you that in the past 8 years, I've spent more than $40,000 on different setups, some of which was caused because of the fire. You know, I had to redo my system, ended up buying, you know, the 90-gallon system that you're looking at here today. And, you know, I had to move, and so that had to be set up again, and I did it better. And so everything that I've learned over the years has been, you know, through trial and error. And that is something that you just cannot, you cannot gain that unless you experience those trial and errors. So I'm very happy and excited that the website has come out. Let me tell you that the amount of messages that I've received have been incredible. One of which is an older individual who sent me a message which I want to read to you guys sometime in the future on a future video. I mean, this guy, you know, his name is Joseph, and this gentleman basically sent me a message that really touched me. I mean, this guy was talking about back in the days when he used to scuba dive, and in 1969, and corals were free. You know, some of the history, you know, there was no such thing as local fish stores with corals on it. Everything was fake decorations, you know, no live rock and the such. You know, you had a toy protein skimmer back then. We're going to definitely dig deep into some of the history, you know, in a future video of reef aquarium keeping, which I may add, if I'm allowed to here, because this hobby is evolving in ways that I can honestly say to you that it's become a lot easier to be a part of this hobby and maintain the hobby altogether. I mean, it's gotten to the point that, you know, back then there was no use of live rock, and then live rock comes into the picture. And so from live rock, we've, you know, I've definitely brought 2 videos on deep sand beds, which has created a lot of you to take my recommendations on that and create your own deep sand beds. You know, the technology of filtration back then, you know, under gravel filters, you know, trickle filters and wet dries has now been, you know, transformed into having a refugium and a reservoir below, which is absolutely going to be completely beneficial to you. And best of all, it's absolutely natural. So that is the direction in which the website is going. Now there's a business involved as well. And so I've created, you know, the name of the company is nysmarineaquatics.com. Now, I'm not going to get into detail with this and talk about it too much, because I'm just going to let it unravel itself and become what it is going to be and the direction in which it is headed. So bear with me on that one. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working diligently to make sure that you guys get really nice articles at least once a week. You're going to get a video, you're going to get an article. There's going to be a lot of reviews, lots of great things to come. Now, we're going to take a... Oh, also, before I forget, congratulations to that winner, to the MP10. Definitely with the website and everything and all this stuff, it's been extremely busy for me, but I will make sure that you get that by Tuesday. I'm going to ship it out directly to you. Okay, so I haven't forgotten about you. It's just, you know, if you go into the website, you will see the work that has been done. Now, we're going to take a closer look here at some of the growth in the 90-gallon system. We're going to pick up the camera here, and we're going to get closer here. Now we're gonna start out with the red Montipora Capricornus here, which you can definitely see the amount of growth that is evident even on the back of it, which is stuck to the glass. Very, very, very nice growth here. It's been really doing well. You can definitely see that it's taking that flower pot coral type of shape. You know, absolutely extremely happy about the way this tank is doing altogether. Rose bubble tip anemone, same thing here. However, you can see that there are some marks on the Christmas tree rock here, and that is due to the anemone. I'm gonna definitely have to move it there. There's some red marks here. We're gonna take a quick close-up here so you can see it. And those marks are actually caused by the anemone, which is stinging it. Very important. I did a video on rose bubble tip anemones. There will be an article to follow, but definitely you want to make sure that if you have this critter, you got to prepare yourself to be able to move corals and accommodate the critter itself. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of corals. The growth has been completely phenomenal here. You can definitely see it in the red Monty here. This clam here is just opening up, bathing in the sun, loving the light. The elegance coral here just finished pooing and whatnot, but the tank is just, you can definitely see here lots of growth on these green digitatas here, and the Monty on this side is just completely becoming a cup. You can see the growth of the white edges around it. This tank has been doing absolutely awesome here. Lots of growth, no maintenance whatsoever, no water changes, and we are, I'm sorry about that with the camera there, I'm actually trying to position it here, but you know, tank is just doing absolutely great, and I'm very excited about what's going on here. You know, all of this knowledge sharing back and forth, guys. I definitely encourage you to upload videos. It doesn't matter if you're green. It doesn't matter if you don't want to come out in the video. It doesn't matter how you talk. If you make a video, I will definitely be your first viewer if you're my viewer, and there will be other people who will find your video interesting. My only advice to you is do not try to sound like someone else. You know, just be yourself. I've been doing this for close to 2 years now, and it's worked out with me. And you know what? I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not trying to sound intelligent. I'm just sharing with you guys the knowledge that I'm able to obtain, that I was able to obtain throughout the years. So with that said, this is New York Steelo, extremely excited about what's going on here. Many more videos to come. Details will come out as you know, the company develops itself, so bear with me. And if you guys have any comments, suggestions, concerns, post your opinion down below on this video itself, or definitely do visit my website. And if you feel like the content in there is something that you like, you know, you can definitely give it a thumbs up for me, including giving a thumbs up for this video. You would be doing a lot for me. So with that said, this is New York Steelo signing out. Hope you guys are excited as I am about this, because I guarantee you as a viewer and as a subscriber have a lot to do with where I am today. And you know what? I'm never gonna forget that. Never. There will be a lot more giveaways. There's gonna be so many things to come, guys. So thanks for supporting my channel. Thanks for sticking by me. This is New York Steelo signing out. As always, we'll post another video here soon. New York Steelo signing out. Peace.